Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Daily Upload Week. So, yeah, we're doing it again. But last time I did do it on the weekend, so it technically wasn't. So, yeah, we're going to do it from now. This is our new stat map of the world. We're on episode 11 of the series. I can't believe it already. We've got the Thai countries all over here. We've got the world expansion. And, yeah, let's get right into it. No more jibber jabber. So we have, oh, okay, wrong. Are we on the right layer? We have the exploration of all of Java, Sulawesi, Papua New Guinea, and the rest of the Indonesian islands. Pushing all the way down here. We also have the Pacific Islands being explored in many different, expeditions. Oh yeah, Africa's all done. The continued exploration, and now all of Alaska is explored. Once again, if you're new here, the climate is different. We can now settle in like cold countries, so the climate's more. I don't know how that makes any sense, but we're just doing that to make it more interesting, because otherwise it would just be like a regular world where you can't settle in Russia, you can't settle in the very over here, you can't settle in this whole region of Northern Canada, and you can't settle in Greenland. So yeah, we'll make it a little bit more interesting. Anyway, America is going to get fully explored. Same as Baja California and quite a lot of Mexico. No. Oh yeah, Hawaii's for some reasons moved there. The Caribbean is also going to be explored, as well as the northern region of South America. And why not all of North America as well? So yeah, I know this is early, but they went straight from Greenland across here. And because these are all in pretty close proximity, they did manage to get there pretty quick. So yeah, we've almost finished the whole world. I know. It's crazy. Our first ever proper North American country is going to be forming right over here in New England / New Brunswick / Nova Scotia / Prince Edward Island / Quebec / Gaspé Peninsula. Yeah. This country forms over here. This random island, I don't really know what the island is. They're going to just get all of this. So going to get this region. It's kind of like a New England thing. You also have a country forming over here in Newfoundland, yeah, and the southern regions of Labrador. You know what? We'll just give them all of it. It's okay. Yeah, I know, crazy. We got two big countries here. We have a third one forming. These were all explored by land because I don't think we're at the stage where you can get a boat all the way from the Europe to North America. I think we're about in the 1200s now. So, yeah. Obviously, there's been loads of tribe kingdoms and stuff, but this is like actual exploration confirmed by like Europeans and stuff. We have the country forming over here. Yeah. We also have technically, our first colony. The island of Barbados is going to be our first colony, guys. I know, crazy. They are being colonized by the Republic of West Africa, who is a major trade empire in this scenario. They'll also get all of this. They'll just take all the Lesser Antilles and have set up a small colony over here. Very cool. We also, this is what we have so far. Nice. It's our North American countries. We're going to have some more countries forming over here in Central Africa. We have a country forming in Mozambique and Lake Malawi. We have our first Madagascan country forming here, and a South Madagascar as well. That looks too similar. There we go. Have a country forming over here. in the middle of Africa, which is like roughly where Lake Chad is. That's a really horrible border. I'm so sorry. It's too big of a brush, I think. Yep, this is our new Chadian country. Have a small one forming in Gabon and the Republic of the Congo, or where that is. We have our southernmost country forming in South Africa. And of course, you cannot forget Nambia. I know it's not Nambia, but Angola, very coastal country forming. And yeah, this is very cool. We also have our first central Iranic country forming in here in the mountains. It's a very large country, but it's sparsely populated. It's kind of like a Mongol horde, if you would think about it. There's a push and stretch in here, this region. So they are way too big, so they lose the eastern half of their country, who also does much of the same. And yeah, this is kind of the border we've got for these two. And of course, remember what happens whenever there's a new country forming. We have the surrounding ones taking some land because they don't want to lose free land, so why not? If this country taking some down here. The Mesopotamian country taking... Oh, no. The Iraqi country taking all of this. It's not Wixar, remember. It's different. We have them over here. Actually, let's change your color because you look a little bit too similar. That's better. We have some general expansion by all these countries. Pink team expanding a bit further into Central Asia. Nice. Now we have some more. Our first Chinese country, yeah. These are formed. This one is formed in Shandong over here. And they just push along and they take this whole Bay area as well as start to move into Korea. They push in something like this. And they take all of Korea eventually. Quite a big one, but that's because there's local population and they're not just a colony. We have our next Chinese country forming over here in Guangdong and Taiwan and a little bit Vietnam pushing in like this. Have one forming on the Mekong Delta, something like this. And yeah, this is cool. And the next one we have forming on the island of Sumatra. A lot of new countries. This might be a little bit hard for you guys to process, but it's okay. It's fine. We have time. Thailand's going to take the northern Andaman Islands, as well as a little bit of southern Myanmar. And it's our new world map. Very cool. So, yeah, we're going to give the Republic of China, probably the Kingdom of China, or the Oligarchic Republic of China. Their capital, China, is going to be right here on this peninsula. Wait, how big are the capitals? Yeah, forming on this peninsula here. They're going to have quite a few major cities, as they're already quite a known country. Have one on this peninsula here in Korea, one where Pyongyang is, one up in the north, one on Jeju, one in here, one here, one in this bay, one in this bay, one in that bay, and a few inland cities, not too many. So New China. This China is gonna have their capital right here. they're going to have a city here, 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 and one in southern Taiwan. This Vietnamese country will put their capital on this tip of land. Oh, shoot. Yep, I'll put it on this tip of land. We're going to have a few cities. One in this bay here, here, here. I know this part's boring, but we have to do it. So they're going to have their capital in, definitely in this region. I think we're going to go with right here. They're going to have quite a few cities. One here, 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 here. And one on this island as well. And here. Because it's pretty weird looking island. I don't know. Don't know how to explain it. Where else have we got new country? Yep, here we are. These guys don't really have many cities because they're quite nomadic. They're going to have just 2 or 3 cities spread out across their country. We're going to give these guys a few more cities just to fill in their claims. Nice. We've done more cities. Great. And finally, we're going to give this some capitals to this country here. Shoot. Did we change the layer? Okay, we didn't do that. One here, here. So, yep, we have this Chadian country getting a capital city. Here, just a few cities. Another one right next to the capital. Nigeria getting another one. Gabon, we're going to call them. They're going to get their... I think this is a nice looking bay, so they're going to get one in there. As well as some cities in around the bay. And just mainly a coastal country. They will also will give them a colony because I don't know why they don't own this. Over here. And yeah. Now we'll just do some more over here. And we can finish. So one in Trinidad. One in Northern Venezuela. Barbados. Guadeloupe. Then capitals for you guys. We're going to go with this bit right here. Go with this bit right here. We're going to go inside the on the Delmarva Peninsula in this bit right here. A little, oh no, actually, we're not going to do that. In this bit here. Could this be our America, guys? Could it? You never know. You gotta stick around to watch to find out. Please do. Thank you. I got one here, here, here. Not many cities in Labrador as well. Very cool. This is all of the countries. Oh no, it's not. Not just yet, guys. I'll be right back. Yep, we're done. We just did the same thing with these countries. Oh, and forgot South Africa. Sorry, South Africa. But yeah, because I don't want to bore you too much. We do want to get something fun done this episode too. Yeah, we're gonna move back over to where it all started, Europe. So here, recently we had, in the last few episodes, we had the Bulgarians getting absolutely destructive and destroyed. And we had the neighbors partitioning them. We also had the same thing happening with Greece, as remember. We haven't got this colony anymore. This whole area used to belong to Greece. So yeah, they lost a lot of land. But now they've just consolidated themselves and have had to be more isolationist. We've seen quite a lot of colonial rebellion in this series so far. These two rebelling from the southern Spanish country, then they got abused and destroyed. We had this this yellow country rebelling from the South Italian one. Same over here. And yeah, general consensus of no colonies. We don't like colonies. No. I mean, I do because I'm an Englishman, but that's a different case, isn't it? Anyway, now, we do have a bit of colonialism going on over here. We have the purple Spanish country going over and declaring war on the Kingdom of the Azores, because why not? They are going to take all of this land, and sadly we are going to have to. After they absolutely burned down the capital city, it's gone. It is gone. It has now just been made a small settlement. We now also have to get rid of this bit for you here. Goodbye, Azores Kingdom. You are now a colony of Spain. We'll do that right here. This is a really sad moment for the series. Azores. Yep. Portugal. Not Portugal. Portugal. There we go. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, whatever. So we got Portugal is now got colony. Yep. This is what we have here in Europe. We are also now going to have a war. I know. Fascinating. We're going to have a war between, once again in Iberia, the purple team and the pink team. Now, the relations have very much gone down the pan. And let's say, be honest, the language has kind of been changed as well now. So they no longer have anything in common with each other. And both the purple team and this, I don't really know what color that is, this southern Spanish Andalusian team have been discussing ideas of a possible jumping of the pink team, and they've come to an agreement. They are going to do that. This Andalusian country is first to do that. They're capturing these two major cities, and then the purple team swoops in and captures everything. Done. Finito. Done. We're going to get rid of this capital. We're going to replace it with a small little city. I know that was very quick, but I think they're pretty weak. They have now been completely decimated after the last few centuries of war. Now their country is being made into... Their country no longer exists, and there's now only 2 Iberian countries. This one down here, which captures all this region, and the northern, more powerful one, which owns most of the continent. Most of the peninsula. Sorry. They now have full control of the Strait of Gibraltar, though, so they are a very strong country themselves with a good navy. But these guys probably have slightly weaker navy, but a better army. That's the difference. Once again, I'm sorry, we're having yet another jumping. Today it's of the Azov Crimean country. Oh wow, we didn't get rid of that because their capital got burned to the ground and it no longer exists. It's just a few farms, maybe a couple ruins. So yeah, their neighbors aren't really a fan of them, and they are seeking more land. Isn't that the reason for all wars, basically? So yeah, their neighbors are going to do just that. This green country up here is going to be the first to launch their invasion. Remember, they're like a Mongolic Hordic country, so they are very... Yeah, they've got a very good army and cavalry, so they're sweeping across the lands. They push in and encircle the city in the north, and they are getting very close to this one. This is a very strategic city, as this, first of all, holds the connection, because this kind of is the connection area between the west and eastern side of the country. The western side being the more Crimean eastern culture, with the eastern side being more of a Caucasian mixed with these guys kind of culture. So yeah, very important city here. And it also, well, in the terms of this battle, if they lose it, their country is kind of done because they all get split in half. And yeah, so they do lose it. So and now this country pushes in once they've lost that city. They push in really quickly, capturing this major city, encircling the capital, capturing the capital, pushing over here, and allowing for the green country to take the rest. The green country does continue to push along the coast of this country, and yeah, they get completely annihilated. They capture Crimea, and yep, here is a peace treaty where we will see yet again full annexation. So goodbye. Goodbye. Once again, another country has been erased off the map. Really sad, you know? We like countries on this. So yeah. Here we are. We have erased you. Why does this look so horrible, the city? There you go. Oh no. They're all like that. Yeah, basically, enough of that. Whatever. So, yeah, we have yet another country being erased off the map. Now, to finish off this episode, we just have some more expansion into the Central Asian region, especially by the Green country, as they are rapidly expanding their influence in the world. This is not invasion, it's fixing borders. There's a difference. This pink country will also push up and meet with the green. And these two countries, the Russian and the first Siberian country, will do the same as well. We will also fix this very straight border. Yeah, nice. Not very eventful for episode, but yeah, you gotta do. We gotta do these, so. And yeah, we have one final event happening this episode. It's gonna be quite a sad one. We have we have two jumpings. Again, this episode is just constant jumpings. We have this very increasingly powerful country here, the Livonian Estonian country, who is going to declare war on the microstate, and we have a jumping of Finland. First of all, the microstate is completely gone. We don't have to do this. They're very weak. They only got a little bit more powerful because of that. The expansion to the mainland, but so yeah, they're gone. They're completely gone. Like they've never been more gone. So they're just gonna have the city here. And goodbye, microstate. This is gonna be very sad. So now we have complete control over the Baltics by the Estonian country, and we have the Finnish and Russian countries going at it now. No, not Finnish. The Colan, Russian, and Finnish countries going at it. The Finnish aren't as strong as they are in real life here, so the Colan countries, as they push down in search of slightly more warmer, farmable lands, which they do, they're going to be the one that takes the most out of this. This major city falls over to them, push over here, and then the Russian country takes this bit of land. They don't actually invade them, they just want to take this bit of land. They take this major city as well. They start to push towards the capital. However, they let the Colan country do it, and yep, we have just eliminated yet another country. Boom, boom. Oh. No. There we go. Nice, here we are. Finish. If you get the pun. That was terrible, I know, it was really bad. But it's okay. So they are going to we're going to just have the remnants of the city falling over here. And now we have quite a few less countries in Europe. We've lost 4 European countries today. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe. Can't wait for the next one. Enjoy daily upload week part 2. Goodbye.